I had a brain tumor. Back in 2012, we knew about this. We are having a dinner, and suddenly I fell down. I felt like this. And since that day, we knew I had a brain tumor. We went to hospital, and they told I got a brain tumor. I'm having a seizure. I have no idea what is happening to me, so I can't explain. I was doing this. All I can hear is from the other boy, who was near to me, who was facing that. All I heard is from the other people. I don't know much about this, what kind of this. There's all I know is there's two kind of brain tumors. One's is a, let's say, small piece of meat up there, and you can cut it down. It's down. The other one is we have to do surgery time and again, but mine was luckily just once.
When Tangzi came here, we had the images, the EEGs from Kathmandu. He had never had surgery. He just had this slowly growing tumor that was followed by his doctors in Kathmandu in Nepal. And so he did have a major surgical treatment here after finding out that his seizures were localized to the region of his tumor in the left side of his brain. So we need a combination of medical treatment for epilepsy, surgical treatment, and really advances in healthcare that allow us to make predictions on outcome. And his seizures really diminished to nothing for a couple of years. They did come back eventually. We changed his medication and recently added another medication. He's seizure-free now.
Sometimes it happens very bad. I bend my hands now, and I chew my tongue. I hurt myself sometimes. Yeah, piece of wood is the best thing. That's why I used to carry the piece of wood always in like a key,
This was more than just taking care of a patient with a seizure disorder or a child from Nepal. We were involved in some small way in diplomacy.
I have to thank everybody. There's lots of people to thank. One of them is Dr. Jacobson. He used to talk with a doctor in Nepal. They connect to each other. That's it. They extended my life. Maybe I wouldn't be here. I would live for till 13, 14 years. But I'm 23 right here. Still going on.
This is a message of humanity and humanitarian care that goes beyond one individual patient. And the family understood that. And that was probably the greatest gift, to feel I was involved in something more than just an individual patient. It went beyond that. And that's because the family had their worldview as well.